So welcome back to another episode of FIFA History. Today we are taking a look at FIFA 20 in 2024. This to me was the lockdown FIFA. This was one of the games I played in lockdown. In terms of reviews, this game got a 7.8 out of 10 from IGN, a 3 out of 5 from Eurogamer, and a 4 out of 5 from Tech Radar. 82% of Google users liked this video game, and the game did get a star rating of 1.9, which is definitely not very good. We're going to see how it is in 2024 though. Hazard on the front cover of FIFA 20, of course. Does it bring back the memories? It definitely does for me. This game was made in 2019, and it definitely carried us through the first lockdown in 2020. EA servers do not work for FIFA 20 anymore. I believe they shut them last year. Here is a look at the FIFA 20 menus. We've got the home section, which just has a few tiles there. The play section features all your modes, basically. And don't forget that FIFA 20 was the game that brought back FIFA Street, but they changed the name. They called it Volta Football because they knew they were going to get rid of the FIFA license eventually. We've got the practice arena, the skill games, and I believe the CONMEBOL license first came in FIFA 20 as well. Online just has your pro clubs and your seasons and your customized section there. Don't really remember much of the EA soundtrack here. Let me know if there's one good song here. We need to take a look at the practice arena. Let's see what the FIFA 21 was all about. I don't remember it being too good. Pretty much the same as FIFA 19, I would say. EA didn't really have any features for these practice arenas. Look at that. Select sides and exit. The free kick practice was trash as well. Look at that camera angle. How can you practice your free kicks with this camera angle? Not even in line with the goal. EA did rewrite the set piece control system for FIFA 20. So you could move this around, and the free kicks featured different stuff as well. Anyway, the best thing to do in the FIFA 20 practice arena is to actually hit the exit button and get out of there as quick as you can. I believe FIFA 20 Volta featured some sort of story mode, but I can't access it anymore because the EA servers are down. So because the servers are down, you can't actually play Volta Football. The only Volta you can play in the game is in the kickoff mode, which is basically futsal, or your house rules, and your 3v3s and 4v4s. They had some decent little grounds for Volta back then, and it was nice to see FIFA Street come back because a lot of people wanted to see it. I think they should create a beach soccer mode. I think that's the next step for EA. But the problem with this Volta was it took itself too seriously compared to FIFA Street, which was more arcadey, more fun, more crazy, more flair. Volta was just playing grass football on a court. So it was very serious, and I didn't think it took off as much as people thought it would have, you know. I still think Volta's a dead mode. I don't see anyone talking about it. I'm not sure what the casual player numbers are. I'm sure there's a few people that enjoy it. But yeah, I just don't think it's been as popular as FIFA Street was. But I could be wrong. I would say that the Volta gameplay is much more better now. But when it first came out, everyone was saying that it was just too serious. It was just playing grass FIFA on a court. We're going to take a look at career mode next, starting with player career. And I think player career by now definitely needed some renovation. We're just going to create a pro here. And I think this was the new system for customization. You've got your player stuff here, and then you've got your athletic build, and then you've also got some stats for the player there. This new customization system brought in settings for the face, and you could also do the tone, the eyes, the brows, the nose, the mouth, and all that kind of stuff. This is basically what we've got these days. Once you got into player career mode, it pretty much was the same as every other year. You have a bit of training you could do with your player. You could set up some drills for the guy, but pretty much it was basically play the games, train a player, and that was it. I don't think there was really any features, any new features. I think at the time a lot of people were just calling for renovation, you know, new stuff to do in the game. Manager career is up next. This one got some decent features from what I can remember. The first one being new customization for your manager. Manager customization was non-existent in career mode before FIFA 20. You couldn't really do much, but in FIFA 20, you can basically customize the face, the skin color, the eyes, the brows, the nose, all that kind of stuff that we do these days. You could even put accessories on the guy like caps. And of course, you could have a woman as well as the manager. Yeah, this was a big feature at the time. I remember a lot of people were happy about this. Everyone wanted manager customization in the game. You do have the older training system where you could select drills for players and grow them that way. This was the old career mode menus that you've seen in so many different FIFA games. You've got the news on the right, the standings, the calendar, the squad hub, the transfer hub, and the transfer network, I guess that's what it's called. Then you've got your youth academy down there, and your board expectations, your jobs and career options there, and the season stats there. Obviously, by 2020, people wanted new features in manager mode, and I feel like the last 2 to 3 years, EA has started to sort of bring back features and fix it up a bit more. There's more things to do nowadays than back then. This was the first year, I believe, you could reply to player conversations. You couldn't do this before, and they brought in that morale system as well for your players. And also the press conference was a new thing. The post-match interviews was also another new thing. So they started to bring in some good stuff from FIFA 20 onwards. Can't remember if there's any other features for FIFA 20 career mode, but those were just basically the main things. For today's exhibition game, we're going to do a Champions League final between PSG and Bayern Munich. Here's a quick look at the PSG team. We've got players like Mbappe, Neymar and Di Maria, Verratti as well, and we've got Thiago Silva at the back. So here we go, let's see what it's like. I don't really remember too much of FIFA 20 gameplay, but it seems pretty responsive. Passing it around very quick. Feels like a quick game. Let's lay it back here, but it's pretty smooth, to be honest. Feels pretty smooth. It's got that typical FIFA fast-paced action. As we look for Mbappe on the back post, and they clear it. He was offside anyway. Let me know if you have any memories of FIFA 20. Did you play this game? Maybe you played a lot of pro clubs with your friends during lockdown. Let me know if you have any thoughts about this game. Lewandowski beats one. My defending today is not on point. Nice pass back. Navas, and there's the goal. If you've got the pace, it definitely works in FIFA 20. Here's Neymar, bringing it towards goal. He's going to cut it across to Mbappe, who goes for the shot, and they block it. Let's go to Neymar. Plays it to Bernat. Back inside to Neymar. Lays it off to Icardi. Here's Di Maria. There's the chance, and there's the goal. Finally, we get our goal. My defending today has not been very good. What happened there? Anyway, it's a penalty. Lewandowski steps up. And he goes to the right, hits the post. Trying to get it off him. Look at this, bad defending. Goretzka's found his way into the box. Plays it across with a deadly pass. Good save by Navas. Here's Di Maria. Mbappe's making the run. We go over the top. Can Mbappe get there? Almost. Oh, he does. Mbappe with the finish. A bit of luck, but I'll take it. Beautiful pass by Di Maria. Let's take a look at it. Mbappe just gets there. And he was basically left with a free volley. Goretzka. And we cut that one out. Let's go for the counter. You know what to do. Icardi lays it off to Mbappe. He's going to play back to Icardi. Here's the counter. Using the pace. Icardi blasts it into the back of the net. And surely this game is over now. So 2 minutes of added time left. And to be honest, I had a lot of fun today in this gameplay. It definitely wasn't a bad experience.